everyone! In the previous video we talked about how you can download various reports such as products, locations and variations. In this video we are going to go over how you can take these reports and make bulk updates for your products, locations and variations. Bulk upload can be very helpful because you can make updates to a bunch of items at the same time. For example, you want to put your quantities to 0, you want to make everything out of stock, or you want to increase your price by $3. Bulk upload can make this process very easy and smooth. SellerChamp also can handle very large files. So let me show you how it works. In front of me here, I have the inventory report open. It's got the SKU, it's got the UPC title, and so forth. To make any changes, first thing I want to do is to make sure that I don't have an item location column here, because if I want to update my locations, I use the item locations report for that. So if you're using item locations, then make sure you use item locations report to update your item locations and your quantities at those locations. If you are not using item locations, then you can easily use this file to update your quantities because they are not stored in multiple locations. So for instance, I want to update this quantity to 10. Let's go and save it, and then go to SellerChamp's products page, and I will go into more actions and upload product data. Choose my file that I've made changes to, select the marketplaces to which these changes are going to apply. So for instance, if you are selling the same product across eBay, Amazon, Walmart, and you want to change your title everywhere, then you would pick all. Otherwise, you pick the marketplace where you want to apply these changes. If you only want to apply the changes to 1 or 2 marketplaces, then you have to re-upload the file multiple times, one for each marketplace, and then go ahead and click upload. That's going to upload your products. If you're not sure which columns are allowed here, you can actually click on download the template when you go into more actions and upload product data. In the first line here, you'll see upload the items by filing out the other item template files. So an item template file is an empty file with all of the columns that are allowed. So if I open that file up for you, you'll see what I mean. That's actually just an empty file with all the various columns that we support. The other thing I wanted to mention is that you can also use the products file to delete products from the database. For that, just add columns at the end to delete your items. So delete on SellerChamp and listing and delete listing. And all of these columns are inside that template, so you can just get them from there. But basically you can press yes for these columns and it could actually remove them from SellerChamp. If you are pressing yes for end listing, it is actually end listing on SellerChamp for which you are uploading this file. And the delete listing is an option for Amazon because Amazon has a concept of inactivating a listing versus completely removing it. So end listing will inactivate that listing on Amazon, and then delete listing will completely remove it from your products page on Amazon. But you can press this yes for other channels as well. It will just get ignored because that concept does not apply to other channels. This is how we can bulk remove your items. I've got a lot of items from this specific brand and I need to end all of my listings right away. This is a really quick way of doing it. Download your CSV file, filter out the products from that specific brand, put in yes, yes, yes for all 3 columns, and then re-upload the file. This would remove all of the items. Next, let's take a look at item locations report. So the item locations report you want to use to make bulk changes if you are storing your items inside locations. Here you can see this specific SKU. It's stored in 2 different locations, location 55 and 56, where I have quantities for each. So if I need to update quantities in bulk, I have to specify which location I'm talking about. Now I have 10 quantities. I have to be able to say 10 quantities from which location, 55, 56, or a brand new one. So in my CSV file, I'll need to specify that. Let's look how it works. The first thing you want to do is open up your item locations report that you downloaded. And I will go ahead and open up one from earlier today that I downloaded. Remove those SKU you don't want to upload, or you can just keep them, doesn't matter. For the ones you do want to change, go to that specific SKU, go into the item location column, I want to make it 5, and let's say I also want to add another location, so I can just say insert rows above. Type in the same SKU I want to add to as a new location and put in additional 10. This is gonna create a new location for that SKU variation of 103, and it's going to add a quantity of 10 for that location. I can do the same thing to empty out locations. So if I wanted to basically remove a specific location, I would go ahead and make it 0. So if I no longer store this item in 1, I would put in 0 for 1. So you can use this process to update all your SKUs and all your items and your locations as needed. Save it. So hitting more locations, you'll see update item locations option. Click and then upload your location file. Okay, choose a file and location report, select the marketplace, and then click upload and apply to upload your item locations. That's how you store your item locations. The next is variations report. So variations are the same concept. The product will have multiple rows inside the file, one for each variation. And that's why a separate report is needed to update those variations. So again, I open up my file, here are my SKUs, here are my variation SKUs, and so forth. And for each variation, I can go in and I can change the price, I can change the quantity, and so forth. If you are using item locations for your variations, you would just use item locations to change your quantities and not the variations report. Because again, same thing, a variation could be saved in multiple quantities. This is how you would share, you would save your variations update, your variations using the variations report. Just make your changes to the various fields, save it and re-upload the file. That's how you can use these 3 reports to update data in bulk. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. We would love to jump on a call with you. Sign up for our 14-day free trial, set up an onboarding call, and follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.